The year 1947 marked the end of the British Empire in India. But this end brought with it a tumultuous partition, dividing the subcontinent along religious lines into India and Pakistan. What was once Bengal, a land united by language and culture, was also split. The eastern part, with a Muslim majority population, became East Pakistan, separated from its western counterpart by over 1,000 miles of Indian territory. This partition sowed the seeds of discontent and discord that would culminate in the Bangladesh Liberation War of 1971. The partition brought about mass displacement and violence, leaving deep scars on the newly formed nations. Millions found themselves on the wrong side of the border, leading to one of the largest mass migrations in human history. Communal riots erupted, claiming hundreds of thousands of lives. Amidst this chaos, East Pakistan, though geographically separated, hoped for a future of unity and prosperity with West Pakistan. However, this hope would soon be replaced by a sense of betrayal and marginalization. The creation of Pakistan was based on the idea of a Muslim homeland. However, this unity was superficial. East Pakistan, though sharing a religion with West Pakistan, was culturally and linguistically distinct. Bengali, the language spoken by the majority in East Pakistan, was initially sidelined in favor of Urdu, the language of West Pakistan's elite. This linguistic discrimination was deeply felt and seen as a symbol of West Pakistan's disregard for Bengali culture and identity. The seeds of discord were sown right from the start. The partition had created a geographically and culturally disparate nation. The challenges of integrating two distinct entities, separated by thousands of miles and with different cultural and linguistic identities, were immense. The political landscape of the newly formed Pakistan was also dominated by West Pakistani leadership, further alienating the Bengali population in the east. As years passed, the promise of unity and prosperity remained unfulfilled, paving the way for a growing sense of resentment and the demand for self-determination. The years following partition witnessed a growing sense of discontent in East Pakistan. The political landscape was dominated by West Pakistani elites who held a disproportionate amount of power and influence. This power imbalance manifested in the economic sphere as well. East Pakistan, despite having a larger population, was systematically denied its fair share of resources. Economic policies often favoured West Pakistani industries, leading to a sense of exploitation and resentment in the East. The Bengali language movement of the 1950s was a pivotal moment in the struggle for recognition and rights. The movement, sparked by the demand for Bengali to be recognised as an official language of Pakistan, was met with brutal suppression by the West Pakistani government. This only served to further alienate the Bengali population and solidify their distinct cultural identity. The language movement was a testament to the resilience of the Bengali people and their unwavering commitment to their language and culture. The disparity extended beyond just language and economics. East Pakistan was also neglected in terms of infrastructure development and educational opportunities. The region, prone to natural disasters like cyclones, often received inadequate aid and support from the central government. The 1970 Bhola cyclone, one of the deadliest natural disasters in history, exposed the apathy of the West Pakistani government towards its eastern counterpart. The inadequate response to the cyclone, which claimed hundreds of thousands of lives, further fueled the flames of resentment and anger among the Bengali population. The growing discontent in East Pakistan was not merely a result of economic or political grievances. It was a struggle for identity, dignity, and self-determination. The Bengali people, denied their basic rights and subjected to systematic discrimination, yearned for a government that represented their aspirations and addressed their unique challenges. This longing for self-rule, fueled by years of neglect and marginalization, would soon culminate in a historic movement for independence. The year 1970 marked a turning point in the history of Pakistan. For the first time since its creation, the nation was gearing up for a general election based on universal adult franchise. The elections were seen as an opportunity to address the long-standing grievances of East Pakistan and potentially reshape the political landscape of the country. The Awami League, led by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, campaigned on a six-point program that called for greater autonomy for East Pakistan. The Awami League's six-point program resonated deeply with the Bengali population. The program demanded, among other things, greater control over economic resources, political autonomy, and recognition of Bengali as an official language. The people of East Pakistan saw this as a chance to break free from the shackles of exploitation and marginalization. They poured out in large numbers to cast their vote, hoping to usher in a new era of equality and self-determination. The results of the 1970 elections sent shockwaves through Pakistan. The Awami League won a landslide victory, securing 160 out of 162 seats allocated to East Pakistan in the National Assembly. This resounding victory gave the Awami League an absolute majority in the 300-seat assembly, effectively handing them the mandate to form the next government. The Bengali population rejoiced, their hopes for a brighter future rekindled. However, this joy was short-lived. The ruling elite in West Pakistan, apprehensive of the Awami League's sweeping victory and the potential shift in power dynamics, refused to accept the election results. This blatant disregard for the democratic process and the aspirations of the Bengali people proved to be the final straw. The stage was set for a confrontation that would forever change the course of history. As tensions escalated following the 1970 elections, all eyes turned to Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the undisputed leader of the Bengali people. On March 7, 1971, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman delivered a historic speech at the Ramna racecourse in Dhaka. This speech, imbued with the spirit of freedom and self-determination, would go on to become a defining moment in Bangladesh's struggle for independence. Addressing a crowd of millions, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman articulated the grievances of the Bengali people and their unwavering resolve to achieve self-rule. The struggle this time is for our emancipation. The struggle this time is for independence. These words, reverberating through the crowd, ignited a spark of hope and defiance in the hearts of millions. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's speech was not a call to arms, but a call to unity and resilience. He urged his people to remain peaceful but resolute in their demand for freedom. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's speech was not just a message to his people, it was a message to the world. He highlighted the systematic discrimination and oppression faced by the Bengali population under West Pakistani rule. He called for international recognition and support for the legitimate rights of the Bengali people. His words resonated far beyond the borders of East Pakistan, galvanizing support for the Bengali cause from people around the world. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's March 7th speech was a watershed moment in the history of Bangladesh. It gave voice to the aspirations of a people yearning for freedom and self-determination. It marked the transition from a struggle for autonomy to a full-fledged movement for independence. His words, imbued with courage and conviction, continue to inspire generations of Bangladeshis and serve as a testament to the indomitable spirit of a nation fighting for its rightful place in the world. The year was 1793, and the French Revolution had taken a dark turn. The Reign of Terror, a period marked by mass executions and political purges, had begun. Led by figures like Robespierre, the revolutionaries sought to eliminate any perceived enemies of the state. Thousands were sent to the guillotine, their lives cut short in a wave of fear and violence. It was a time of unprecedented turmoil, where suspicion and paranoia ruled the day. The ideals of liberty, equality and fraternity seemed distant as the revolution devoured its own. This was the Reign of Terror, a grim chapter in the history of France. In the face of overwhelming adversity, the people of Bangladesh rose in arms. Their resilience and determination became the cornerstone of their struggle for freedom. It was a time when every citizen, regardless of age or gender, contributed to the cause. The collective spirit of a nation was truly inspiring. India played a crucial role in the liberation of Bangladesh. Providing refuge to millions of displaced people, India also offered military support that proved decisive in the conflict. The collaboration between the two nations marked a significant chapter in the history of South Asia. December 16, 1971, marked the birth of a new nation. After months of relentless struggle, Bangladesh emerged as an independent country. The joy and relief were palpable as the people of Bangladesh celebrated their newfound freedom and sovereignty. The legacy of Bangladesh's struggle for independence endures to this day. It serves as a powerful reminder of the strength and resilience of the human spirit. The sacrifices made by countless individuals continue to inspire future generations, ensuring that the story of Bangladesh's fight for freedom is never forgotten.